Alrighty, so amazing to have you jump on here and share your journey with other women to excite and inspire them as well. So thank you very much for giving your time up so freely. So I am going to just hand it over to you and let you explain to everyone what your business is in and what your background is and just how super talented you are, Leanne.
Thank you, Penny. Okay, my name's Leanne. I'm a natural therapist and have been for about 20 years. My company is called Family Focused Remedial Therapies. I'm based in the Waikato in New Zealand. I specialise in flower essences, so they are safe, gentle remedies for the whole family. Anyone can use them. So the reason I contacted Penny was because I was struggling knowing what to do for my next step. I've been networking. I can get out in front of people. I can do all that stuff, and I get the results, and that's fine. But what I actually wanted was to start getting some customers coming in that I'm not out hunting for constantly. I just wanted the little bit of passive work headed my way. Mm-hmm. So, and Penny was really useful in helping me through that. The outcome has been that I've learned so much about technology. 6 months ago, it damn near brought me to tears. In fact, it did more than once.
Yeah.
So I've got systems in place now. I'm getting there with having the things in place to get these customers coming in for me, and that really it's an amazing feeling to know that I don't have to go out there and do it all the time.
Yeah.
So for me, also a big thing was my mindset. Not knowing had taken a toll on my confidence, and with Penny's help, I have been able to grow my confidence and start believing again that I can actually do this different part of my business. All of my life, I've been terrified of making mistakes, terrified of getting things wrong, and thanks to Penny, I now know that screwing up is a part of life.
Yeah, it sure is. So I just want to jump in here and let everyone that's watching it know that I think there's probably not been a week gone past where I haven't had an SOS email from you of like, oh, this is happening, what's going on, I'll never get it, I'm never going to get it. And all I would do was just crack up laughing, and not at you, Leanne, but at the fact that I had exactly the same issue. And then we'd get on our call and I'd say, look, don't worry about it. This is what I did to cock it up when I first started, and it just was like, oh, okay, well, that's normal, right? So when you're building a business, there are lots of things, and if you're not making mistakes, then you're playing too safe. So, you really did take a huge leap to go from, the more hours I work, the more money I make mentality to really like, okay, I could take this not just to wider New Zealand, but to worldwide as well, and start to grow that process. And another thing that I really love is the fact that we looked at your packages and what you were doing, because you were doing some baby massage as well, and so we really worked together to work out what was it that you really were passionate about and where did you want to go, and then created a package, right, that was less time intensive on you, not having to always find. We ran some numbers, and I think you had to find like 100 new people to purchase from you every month, I think it was, wasn't it? And now, because of it, creating this like yes offer package means that you don't have to work with so many people because you have more returning customers, right? You can increase the basket size.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just given me so much more confidence and sort of more of a direction to head in. You know, I'll still get out there and talk to people, but just knowing that I have this happening in the background as well is just really empowering.
Yeah, exactly. And I think one of the other things is that, and you've sold some of the packages as well, which is fantastic. Yeah. And you've increased your media opportunities as well, haven't you?
Absolutely. I've done a blog for someone. I've put my name out to get magazine articles and on podcasts and things. So, you know, sometime soon they're going to start rolling in too, and that's really, you know, that's going to make a difference.
Exactly. It's that 1 to million sort of impact that you can start to have, and that starts to feed off each other as well. So once you're on one thing, someone hears you, they say, oh, you'd be a great guest, I'd love to have you on this, and then it continues as well. And that's a really nice free sort of organic growth that you can get as well. Yeah. So
that about covers it for me. You know, it was my confidence. It was learning to take this different path, and a big part of that not being scared of the technology. And I've just got so many more tools now that I can use. Thank you.
Yeah. So I mean, just from my perspective, when Leanne first came to me, it was like, oh, I hate technology. So I gifted her a whole library of tech videos so that you could go away and sit down in your own time and work through them, so that when our time was together, we could be quite snappy. And towards the end of working together, I was like, okay, screen share with me and just change that background. Oh, okay. She's, you know, changing everything around. And I was like, look at you go. Look at the change. It's amazing. Yeah. Perfect.
It's been life-changing.
Amazing. Okay. And so what do you think the biggest lesson or aha moment you had was?
I think probably realising that I don't have to be perfect all the time. You know, to make a video, and if it's not 100% perfect, well, you know, the next one will be better.
Yeah.
And if I put out an offer and it doesn't work, then it's okay. I can change it and come up with something different and try again. It doesn't have to take its toll on me like it used to.
Yeah, it's not a complete failure, right? It's not like, oh, I'm going to go and hide now and not do that. It's like, okay, next. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I mean, I really saw that in you as well when we were kind of constructing the first office to make sure, you know, to sort of get that offer ready for your funnel. And then before Christmas, there was just this flurry of emails, and you'd set up an automation and all these different packages and prices. And I was like, where did this come from? This is amazing, you know. And now we've put that into the plan for this year moving forward. A few tweaks, what worked, what didn't, let's build on it. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And just having someone to sort of look at it and go, yeah, this is cool, just do this and this and this. It makes you feel like you're not completely useless. You can do it.
Yeah.
You know?
And you can. Yeah. And you are. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll put the link to your flower essence down there as well, because you help so many wonderful people. You've got so many great successes with all of your clients, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's also fleshing those out and getting you to be proud to talk about those as well. Yeah, so a lot of the times we just, you know, carry on with the do and don't actually realise just what amazing successes that you do have with your clients. So
absolutely.
Sharing them. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much for inspiring any woman that's watched this or, you know, and just really feels like they too can take the leap and feel confident and move forward and create something that will continue to grow and grow.
Absolutely. 100% faith in Penny.
Ooh, that's a bit of pressure. There is an application process. And not the magic wand for all. Oh, classic. All right. Well, thank you very much for that. And I will see you all soon.
Thanks, Penny.